Hello and welcome to today's stream. Just a quick productivity tip with regard to keeping up with new tools that you might find when, for example, following people on TikTok, and you really want to keep a record of an action item with regard to a tool or a piece of software or a website or whatever it might be. So we're just going to go through my workflow on how I do it. So I follow Ali Abadal on TikTok, seen a great video, so I sent it to myself by email. So I think the other day I was just going through TikTok, maybe over lunch, found a great video, emailed it to myself because email is got a lot to do with my to-do list. So sent myself an email, you click on the link, then I can watch it in, for example, Google Video Player. It's also going to be in my Google Drive. Okay, so I watched the video. He's talking about Firecut. So I look that up and I get a link to Firecut, which brings me to this website, and I have a look at the plan. But what I'm talking about here in terms of the productivity tip and logging this as something that I want to use is I use Asana all the time to track my tasks and my projects. Asana's got a great free plugin where you can just click on the plugin, the Chrome extension, if you will, and it opens this little pop-up window. Okay, so you click on Asana and the pop-up window pops up and you can create a task. Okay, if you click on the little link, it'll put in the task title, which is the name of the website in this case. Under projects, I simply start typing the word tools because I know that I have a project in there called tools. I create the task and the task is created. So I might put a date along with that task. I might assign it to myself, might tag it with follow-up, etc., etc. But a very, very simple workflow to make sure that I keep track of and essentially a record of tools and websites or whatever it might be that I find on social or on TikTok, for example, or Facebook or whatever, and I log it into Asana so that I follow up. So when I go into Asana then and I go into my projects, for example, under the project tools, then I can see that if I do a search for tools, because I do need to keep up with various tools to share with you and to share with my email list and so on. So under tools, I have a project there, and I can now see Firecut is in there. It's in twice because I've added it earlier, so I can just mark it as done. I can add a due date. So let's say I really want to check out this tool, but I'm not going to get to it until Monday. I can do that. Okay, so very, very simple workflow. You're following something on social or you get an email and you want to say, I really need to follow up on a task related to that email. So I add it to Asana. So in this case, I played the video. I said, yes, this is worth looking at. I went to the website, had a look at their pricing, said, yeah, it looks competitive. It looks like a tool I could get a lot of value from. In this case, for video editing, it's called Firecut. You can have a look at it yourself, firecut.ai. It'll reduce the silences in your videos and stuff like that. And there's a pro version and so on. So again, I just click on the Asana free Chrome extension. Asana itself is free. I add it as a task to make sure that I follow up. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.